I'm Helfrich. I'm a sophomore and I have issues with the grooves in my ankles. I started noticing the issues in 7th grade when after a lacrosse game I could barely walk because of the pain. I looked down and there was a lot of swelling, so we went to the doctor for it and they told me it was just growing pains. I believed that for a while until I couldn't walk after every single practice or even just running around the block. We went to Hershey and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with me, and their long-term solution was to put a boot on me and rotate feet every other day and still play and just act like everything was normal. We decided that that was not going to be okay, so we ended up at UPMC. My doctor realized right away that it was something in the grooves and with my peroneal tendon. After lots of tests, they couldn't see anything, but she still believed that that's what it was. We decided that it was just best if we could just do the surgery and see what was actually going on with her own eyes, because tests aren't always accurate. Not only did I not have the groove in my ankle, it was going the other way. So anytime I would move it or run on it, it would start to rip the tendon, which was causing all the pain and inflammation. To fix this, they had to drill a hole in my bone and re-anchor my tendon to my bone. This recovery wasn't that bad, and my physical therapist decided that it was okay for me to walk without any support or braces or anything. So after that, I walked in my yard to get a package, and there was a hole that I didn't know about, and I rolled it, and when I rolled it, it was quite painful, and I decided not to tell anyone for a week because I was like, oh, I just twisted it, it's okay. But come to find out, I fractured it back through where they just did the surgery. So they didn't want me weight bearing on it at all. And after 8 weeks, it still didn't heal. So they sent me in for a CAT scan to make sure that it wasn't to the point where they had to do surgery. So I had to get a bone stimulator, which helps your bone grow, which I have to use every night. And I go back in a few weeks to see if it's working. And while that's going on, my left ankle has the same issues. So we did the surgery November 27th on that one too. When I had the surgery on my left foot, the right was still fractured. So we decided that it was just best to get it done and over with and leave me in a wheelchair for a little bit so that when I heal, I'm fully healed and can get back to doing things that I like playing lacrosse and riding horses. Christmas had to look a little different this year because we are a very active family and things had to be changed in order for me to be able to still do things. And it was really difficult because I knew in past years we'd do a lot of active things and instead we did a lot of movies and just board games, which was still fun, but it definitely was different. And seeing everyone do things and going to Hershey Park and taking all the pictures with the Christmas lights, I couldn't because it was really difficult for me to get out of the house and have my foot down for long periods of time. So I couldn't do things like that the holiday season, which made it really difficult. But I at least have a chance of having a lacrosse season, which makes up for it. As of right now, I'm hoping I'll be able to play a few weeks, and I'm hoping that I get to start going to the games even if I can't play. With it being the Winter League, I was really hoping that I could be back for it because it's a good way to ease me back into it. But I just don't want to rush anything and chance re-injuring myself.